Since it's Black History Month, I wanted to talk about a time where I, one of the first times I felt pride, in the African American race and being an African American in this country. Because you don't see it much, and I don't like the fact that we wait till February, to start putting our fists up and start supporting each other and being more, black conscious, as they say. But I'm going to speak on the first time that I actually felt pride in my race. I was about 17 at the time. Like almost 20 years ago. I'm getting old. But yeah, I was about 17 at the time, and I was sitting on a bus, and I saw an altercation take place between a large white male and a younger black woman. I was a few seats back, and she was sitting on the bus with her child, and her child was, I admit her child was making some noise, but I started to notice the white male behind her getting aggravated, and out of nowhere he stood up, and he said something like, I guess I can't recollect what he said, but he said something offensive towards the woman, and she got back up and she yelled at him, pertaining to to come to the defense of her child, so that's understandable as well. But I noticed he had his fist clenched, and he started like using his size over her. But then out of nowhere, another black woman across from her stood up. So the white guy pauses and he says something like, "I guess you know her too, huh?" And she said, "Yeah, that's my sister." And he laughed like, "Oh yeah, that's your sister?" She said, "Yeah, that's my soul sister." But when she said that, something happened. It's like she woke up every black male on the bus. Because as soon as she said, "That's my soul sister," like 5 different black guys stood up. And they walked up to this man. I thought they was going to beat this man down. Like, I was like, oh shit. I thought he was going to beat this man down. But the other man told him to unclench his fist and sit back in his seat, And when he looked around, he seen all these black men standing up in front of him. He thought for a second, and he sat back down. And one black guy stood next to the black woman and her child, and another black male, stood next to the white man, And they stood by him until he got off the bus. They actually escorted him off the bus, And I was like, wow, man. It was something to remember, And where I'm from, you don't see that much because we too busy hurting each other. But she said, "That's my soul sister," and every black male, like, she woke them up, and they stood up, and that was probably the most black and most militant thing I've ever seen, being a black male in this country. Because what I see as of late is confusing. It makes me wonder if we ever fully got out of slavery. It makes me wonder if, subconsciously we still view lighter skin as superior in our eyes, Some of us, I think about that because, like, one of the cases that confuses me to the day, I'm so perplexed by it, is the Trayvon Martin case. Here's a kid, he gets killed over nothing, and that's a shame, it's a tragedy. But what's even more confusing is how his family decided to handle it. And in this country, I'm from the streets. Somebody killed my child. I'm Hannibal with it. I'm like, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Like, y'all gotta die. Like, I'm not gonna be in court crying and, and I don't understand that. But when it comes to black people, if a white cop kills us, or a white man or somebody of lighter skin kills our children, the first thing we say is, oh, we'll leave it in God's hands. We want to get religious. As soon as somebody outside of our race kills one of us, oh, we'll leave it in God's hands. And I'm on the TV like, what? But in the hood, in the black communities, we blowing each other's heads off. Black people killing each other for, if you step on their shoes, if you look at them the wrong way, if you wear the wrong colors, if you throw up the wrong gang sign or whatever, we blowing each other away. We quick to get at each other for nothing. We'll kill each other for nothing. But when another person outside of our race kills us, oh, it's in God's hands. Like I said, to see that case, I couldn't understand how the family could behave so passively. Because in the hood, if that was a black family who killed that black boy, it would have been a war, But somehow, when somebody outside our race does something to us, it paralyzes us. White cops kill us, oh, we'll leave it in God's hands. I don't understand that. So I don't get it, man. You know, and it makes me wonder if we ever fully came out of slavery. Physically, yes, but mentally, I don't think so. You know, we'll kill each other over peanuts. We take each other's heads off like we in the like we in the army or something. But I don't know. But I do remember that one time where I felt pride as a black man in this country. I saw that, and that was awesome. You know, she said that's my soul sister, and she woke up every black male on that bus, and it was militant. It was nothing violent happened, but you could feel the presence. Like, whoa, that was something powerful for me to see as a teenager. And I just hope us as blacks, we don't gotta wait till February to behave like that, or something tragic again to behave like that. I hope we can stop killing each other and start respecting each other more. You know, I hope all year can be Black History Month, man. Or that's how I feel. But I just wanted to share that with you, yo. So happy Black History Month, and yeah, go see Black Panther. That's the first big Black Hollywood thing going on in a long time. So I think that's pretty cool. I like to see more doors opening for us. So if I don't see you at the movie theaters, if I don't catch you in the street, holla at your boy.